Note: this story happened a long while ago on my very first Adventures Week session ever. I didn't have such a good grasp on the rules yet, but then neither did the GM know about how hand crossbows work exactly. In this story, we follow Kaaz. What is there to know of Kaaz? Well, he's very tall, wears a cloak, and his face is hidden by a golden death mask. And that's everything everybody else knows of Kaaz at this very moment. The premise of the story is that our party just entered a village, which seems to have been ransacked quite recently. And in order to do some investigations, what exactly have happened here, the party decided to enter the ruins of a nearby church. And while entering the ruins, everybody discovered that they are quickly being surrounded by a pack of goblins and their trained wolves. And everybody rushed in and quickly barred the door with a nearby plank. The church seemingly had the one entrance, multiple windows, with some of them were covered up by rubble, and a archway leading to the back. The party quickly separated, everyone guarding either the front door or the unbarred windows, while Kaaz quickly ran into the back to discover would there be another way into the church behind the archway. Back of the church only had an opening for the bell tower, no ladder or staircase to climb up there. It didn't take the goblins long to pass through the door and start pushing their way in slowly towards the church. While everybody else desperately tried to push back the goblins, Kaaz took a step behind the archway, aimed, and fired at one of the wolves. Kaaz rolled a 3. That's a miss. Kaaz took a step back behind the archway. Next round, Kaaz took a step from behind the archway, aimed, and the GM interrupted. Did you load the crossbow? And I go, huh? I didn't think I would need to load it. Kaaz took a step back behind the archway and loaded up the crossbow. Round 3. Things are starting to get dire, and Kaaz took another step from behind the archway, aimed, and rolled a 2. That's another miss. Round 4. The panic is slowly starting to set in as one of the defenders is taken out of action, and Kaaz reloads the crossbow. Round 5. Another defender goes down, but he's not alone. At least one of the wolves and a couple of goblins go down with him. Kaaz takes a step outside, and a 5. That's another miss. But suddenly, a crossbow bolt hits one of the wolves, killing it instantly, and the goblins start to panic. With the goblins fleeing, Kaaz returns to the main hall of the church, and everybody is very perplexed. Where was he during this entire fight? Because nobody even saw a glimpse of him. He notices the crossbow bolt on the dead wolf, points at it, and states, Kaaz is best from the distance.